I'd like to welcome you to the 90-day affiliate marketing challenge. Now, the goal of this is in 90 days time to have $100 a day in consistent income from affiliate marketing. Now, I've challenged my good friend Billy Holder that in 90 days time we can achieve this goal. We've set ourselves a target of achieving this consistent income within 90 days of the challenge starting. Now, the challenge starts on Wednesday the 16th of October, and I'd like to invite you to join in. I'd like to watch what we're doing, leave some comments, feedback, advice, tips, whatever it might be. But, you know, the aim of this is to get results, and I'm going to show you what is possible as affiliate marketing. Now, you may be thinking, hang on, what can we do here? You've got all these resources, you've got money behind you and so on. We're leveling the playing field in this challenge. This is a challenge that anybody can join in, whether you've got $1,000 behind you or you've only got 10. This is something you can do with us. The idea is it's a level playing field. We can all do it, and there's no unfair advantages. Now, the rules. Like every good challenge, you've got to have your rules. Our first rule is your startup capital. A maximum of $30, no more. You're not allowed to spend any more than $30 of your existing money as a part of this challenge. That's the goal. So the aim is to level the playing fields. So we're not using hundreds and hundreds of dollars that we've already earned or maxing out our credit cards or anything like that. And we don't want you to either. We want you to start like we are here. Now, I'm going to take this a step further because I understand from my situation in the past that there are people out there who just do not have $30. I mean, I've been in a situation where I haven't had $30 to my name, let alone be able to spend it on an internet marketing business. And, you know, I do feel for you, and I know what it's like. I have been there myself. I've been there where, you know, you've got 30, 40 cents in your pocket, and that's it until the end of the week, and you're wondering how you're going to put food on the table for your family. So my goal here is to really show you what is possible if you put your mind to it. So my first week, I'm not starting with any capital. I challenged myself one step further. I'm going to earn that money in the first week of the challenge. So in the first week, I'm going to earn my startup capital from various things on the internet, which we'll talk about once the challenge starts. But that's the goal. I don't want to start with capital because I know there are people out there who sit and go, yeah, I'd love to do this. I haven't got $30. I can't afford $10 for a domain name or anything like that. So I'm starting with zero. I could use up to 30 if I wanted to, but I just want to demonstrate to you that it is possible in a week to earn the amount of money to get started. You know, I can show you that it is possible to bring in some money, get yourself a hosting, an autoresponder, and even a domain name, and start earning within that time frame. So that's the goal. You know, this is showing you how you can do this and how you can very, very easily, you know, make your business sustainable without actually taking anything out of your current funds. So the maximum of $30 startup capital, you can use that for domain names, autoresponders, whatever it is you want to do. So if you got $30, you can use that. If you haven't, I'll show you what you can do in the first week to get some startup capital. And you'll be surprised, you'll need, in order to get started on this, less than $12. Seriously, I mean, have you got $12 lying around in your pocket or your bank account or something? I mean, worst case, go on eBay a couple of things. You can easily get the $12. So for your first month costs are just $12. It's under $12. And I'll talk about that on day one. So very easy to get started and very, very cheap. Now, any further money that we spend must be earned from this challenge or specifically for this challenge. So, for example, if I find myself wanting to buy a WordPress theme and it's $100, I've either got to earn the money from my affiliate marketing efforts, or I have to earn the money using the techniques I'll show you in the first week so that I can buy that. Because again, I recognise that there are people out there who cannot afford to go and spend $100 on a WordPress theme or a plugin or anything like this. So pretty much everything we're going to use is going to be free, or we're going to earn the money. So I'm going to show you how you can do this on an absolute shoestring budget. Literally, you know, there's no, as I said, no using your credit card, no maxing out your money, anything like that. We're going to show you how you can earn the money from this reinvest it in your business, and use that to grow into a solid, consistent income of $100 a day. We're not using any software or tools that we bought before this challenge either. So I might have article marketing software or traffic generation software, but I'm not going to be using any of it, none at all. I'm going to use free techniques, or if I want any software or tools, I'm going to earn the money in this challenge in order to buy them. So there's absolutely no using resources I already have. So level playing field. I've not got any cash to spend on this. I've not got any software or tools that you don't have. I've got exactly what you have. I have a computer, an internet connection, and the willingness to do some work. That's it. That's all we have in this challenge. Also, again, to further level the playing field, we're not going to use any buddies. We're not going to use JV partners. We're going it alone. Many people, when they start out as internet marketers, they haven't got a network of buddies that will promote products for them or anything like that. We haven't got JV partners. If we want JV partners, we will approach them as part of this project, and they're not going to be people that we have an existing relationship with. So if I want to partner with someone, I will approach them as a complete newbie, as someone they don't know and they've never heard of, and I'm going to do that to build a relationship with them if I need to do that. So on top of that, we're also not going into the internet marketing or make money online niches. Those are out of bounds in this challenge. The reason being, lots of people who come online jump into the internet marketing or make money online niche. They tackle it thinking, great, it's a great niche to make money in. But yeah, sure it is, if you're making money. I mean, if I'm not making any money online, how can I teach someone else to? I can't talk with any authority. I've got no proof of my income. You know, I can only rehash other people's work, which frankly isn't going to be particularly high quality at the end of the day and make sales. Same with internet marketing. If I don't know how to generate traffic, how am I going to create a product on it? So we're not going into those niches at all for this very reason. We are going to keep out of those, and we're going into completely non-internet marketing niches. Again, it's a level playing field. The idea behind this is that whatever your level of knowledge in internet marketing or of the internet, you can join in, you can take part, and you can follow through. We are pretending for the purposes of this that we are complete newbies. We know nothing. We don't have any tools, we've got no WordPress plugins, we've got no PLR products, nothing like that. Everything we do in this challenge, we're going to do from scratch. So it's a real challenge for us. It's going to take a lot of work, but it's showing you what is possible and what you can achieve. So why would we do this? Well, we're doing it for a few reasons, to be honest with you. And one of the main ones is, one of the most commonly heard things I hear is people saying, well, how do I start my business online? I see a lot of people come online who literally have nothing to invest. And a couple of good friends of mine have recently quit internet marketing because they just couldn't get it working. One of them had no money and he couldn't make it work. And another kept throwing money at it, you know, dollars after dollars, and it didn't work for him. So what I want to show you is that with some consistent effort and some focus, you can make this work for you. Now, we are not going to get distracted by shiny objects. We're not going to be buying Warrior special offers. We're not going to be buying products from gurus offering us, you know, the ability to work from home in our underpants. We are going to use proven techniques that work now, as they worked 5 years ago, as they'll work in 5 years' time. We're going to use proven techniques that are easily replicatable, that anyone can do, and that require no specialist knowledge. So it doesn't matter whether you are an internet guru or whether you are a complete newbie. You can follow through, and you can do this with us. So we are going to do this and show you that no matter where you are in internet marketing, you can build an income from scratch, and it can work for you. And it is possible. I know it's going to be a lot of work, but I'm hoping that you'll join in and follow through, you know, cheer us on, and perhaps also implement what we're learning and join in the challenge. Because let's face it, in 90 days' time, would you enjoy an extra $100 a day? I'm sure you would. Now, the other reason is we're holding ourselves accountable, and to me, that's one of the big benefits of something like this and the working with someone, is that accountability makes you work. You don't sit there and think, oh, I can't be bothered today. You sit there and think, I've got to get this done because on Tuesday or whenever, Billy's going to come and check on me and make sure I've done it. So I don't want to say to him, well, I've not done it again, Billy. because he's going to verbally tell me off a little and tell me to sort myself out. So we're holding ourselves accountable here. We are holding ourselves accountable not only to each other, but to you. And if you join in this challenge with us, we'll help you hold yourself accountable to achieving results. So, there's a benefit for you to join in this challenge with us. But what I want to show you is that whether you are new or experienced, you can achieve this level of income literally within 90 days. It's possible. And I want you to realise that you can do this. I want you to see the possibilities here and just how much you can achieve. It really is something that can be done. And, think about it, $100 a day is $36,000 a year. Now, you may be sitting there going, well, $36,000 a year, that's not a lot, really. But let's face it, the average salary in the United States of America is round about $40,000. I think it's a little bit over $40,000. So in 90 days' time, following us through on this challenge, you can have the average American salary. Now you may think, it's only an average American salary. There's all these gurus offering me millions in 3 days of doing nothing and pushing a single button. Yeah, that doesn't work. What I'm offering you here is a chance to build a solid business. Now, $100 a day in 90 days, that's $36,000. If you do this challenge 4 times, 4 90 days in a year, more or less, you can take a few days off. Four times this in a year, you're talking probably close to $140,000 a year. So once you finish this challenge, you can repeat it and build another 100. Repeat it again, build another 100. Repeat it again, build another 100. And in a year, you could have an income of around about $140,000. Now, how does that compare with the average American salary? And how does it compare with what you are currently earning? Now, of course, the first 90 days is going to be the toughest. We're not expecting to see the $100 a day until close to the end of the 90-day challenge. However, with everything we've learnt, the next $100 should be achievable an awful lot quicker. So realistically, within a year, achieving $140,000 income is entirely possible. It really, really is. So whilst in 90 days we're not talking about life-changing amounts of money, we're talking about amounts of money that really take the pressure off, can make the difference between putting food on the table for your family and keeping a roof over your head and not. So in 90 days you could have transformed your life. And for a lot of people that are going to be joining in with us, $100 a day is a lot of money. And if you stick with it, in a year you could have some life-changing sums of money. $140,000 a year, that's a good income for anybody. And I'm pretty sure that if you're honest with yourself, $140,000 a year will make a big, big difference in your lifestyle. Think about the job you're doing now or the work you're doing now, and think about how much you enjoy it or perhaps you don't enjoy it. How much difference would it make for you if in a year's time you could have that $140,000 a year of passive income? This is income that will earn whether you work or not, and that's the benefit of this. We're aiming to build a passive income, a hands-free income, one where we can go on holiday and it still earns for us. You can get paid for being away. So the idea is in 90 days is we'll have $100 a day whether we work or not. So we aim to build that and increase that. I mean, we recognise the fact that sure, it's going to go down, sometimes it's going to go up sometimes, but we're aiming for an average of $90. If we can do that, that's going to be a big, big difference for us. So we would love you to join in this challenge because I'm sure it's going to help you too, and I'm sure it's going to help you achieve an income. I mean, let's face it, $36,000 a year will be very handy for you, I'm sure. It'll help us all. But $140,000, that's, as I said, that's life-changing. That is completely and utterly life-changing. So we want to show you how this is possible, and we're going to do it step-by-step format. We are going through doing everything from scratch. There's no cheating. There's no using tools or resources we already have. If we haven't got it, we've got to earn the money to buy it. So this is the challenge, is we are new marketers for all intents and purposes throughout this challenge. We have no background, no knowledge, nothing. And we are going to show you things like where we get resources from, how we learn the knowledge that we learn, and we're going to share with you everything we know. And basically, if you follow through with us, either do the challenge alongside us or follow through just behind us, and in 90 days you'll have this income too. And I really, really hope you will follow through with us because it is going to make a big, big difference. And in this economic climate at the moment, $100 a day can make a massive difference for a lot of us. You know, I know that there are people across the world struggling, and people that are, you know, worrying about their job security, people that are worrying about how they're going to feed their family or keep their house. You know, there's people facing eviction and all sorts. And this is really something that I think is going to help everybody. And there's no real sign of the economy improving. So your one goal is to start your own income, really. If you can start your own income and give yourself that security, then you and your family are safe from the economic fluctuations in the world. So my goal is at the end of these 90 days is for you to have this income as well, which is going to help us all really, you know, change our lives. So when do we start? Come and join in, please. We're starting on Wednesday, 16th of October, whatever time zone you're in. And the end date will be Monday, the 14th of January, 2013. That's 90 days. I mean, yes, we have Christmas in the middle of it. That's going to perhaps cause a couple of problems, but we're confident we can do it anyway, and we're really, really going to go for it. It's a challenging time of year to do this, and the idea is that what we're going to do is we're going to see what our income is at the end on the 15th of January, and whichever, myself or Billy, whichever one wins, we'll get a six-pack of beer off the other. So we're looking forward to challenging ourselves here, and you can watch the progress either on my site, jasonejohns.com, or over at billyholder.com. These are the two sites where we're going to be tracking our progress. We're going to be posting every couple of days, if not more often. More likely, we're going to be posting 2 or 3 times a day. We're going to share with you everything we've done. We're going to share with you results, domain names, articles, rankings, traffic sources, you name it, you're going to see it as part of this challenge. We're going to show you why we're doing stuff. We're not going to say we're picking this product and that's the one we're going for. We're going to explain why. We're going to explain why we're targeting the keywords we're targeting, why we're using the traffic sources we're using, why we're doing everything we're doing. And the idea is that this is going to help you to follow through and understand the reasoning behind the concepts. The idea is that this is something you can replicate, join in, and use to create your own profit. So we're starting on Wednesday, 16th of October. You know, leave a comment here, sign up, tell me you're coming along, and join in the challenge. I'd love to hear your feedback. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And most importantly, I'd really love to see you following through and getting the results. So I'm going to sign off now. I've got a couple of days to sort of warm up my muscles and get ready for this. So you'll see some more posts about this in the next day or so of what I'm planning on doing and how I'm going to get started. And then we're going to hit the ground running on the 16th of October. I'm not doing any pre-preparation, so I'm not doing any niche research, any keyword research, or anything like that until the 16th of October. So I'm just going to talk to you in next video, either later today or tomorrow, tell you a bit about what I'm planning to do and how I'm going to approach it to give you a bit of an idea and perhaps help you to achieve this challenge. So come and join in, leave a comment, and I'll speak to you very, very soon.